Welcome, YouTube family! Let's get ready to rumble! In the yellow corner, we have the WestCreek Racer, weighing in at a whopping 7.4 pounds, 22 frets, mahogany body, maple neck, rosewood fretboard, 42mm nut, volume, tone, and a three-way switch. Pneumatic bridge, Alnico 5 humbuckers. In the right corner, we have the Gibson SG Special, weighing in at 6 pounds, 24 frets, mahogany body, mahogany neck, rosewood fretboard, 43mm nut, volume, tone, and a three-way switch. Pneumatic bridge, and mini humbuckers, also Alnico. First round, neck dive. First round goes to WestCreek Racer by a hair. Round 2, clean tone using cowboy chords and bar chords. Winner, Gibson SG. Round 3, Johnny Be Good test. The WestCreek brought more articulation to the ring, whereas the SG brought a little more grit to the ring. Round 4, neck pickup, sweet child of mine test. Winner by a hair, Gibson SG. Round 5, noodling with high gain. Winner, split decision. Round 6, AC/DC riffs. Gibson SG by a hair. So either way you look at it, the overall champion of the evening is the Shiji TLV Telecaster.
You guys are all like, wait, what? Seriously though, you guys can decide in the comments who the winner is between this 2025 $300 WestCreek Racer compared to the 2018 $1,200 Gibson SG Special. And you guys can decide if there's a $900 difference between the two. This was fun, but that's it for me. You guys take care, God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.